You got your 100th win at South Carolina when y'all won at Arkansas. So kind of just go back and recap your thoughts on how the women did there.
Arkansas is always a tough trip because it's a lot of travel getting out there, and the time that it takes from the time we leave Columbia till we touch down till we actually get a chance to race is pretty extensive just based on the regular travel. So I was proud of our ladies. They handled that really well, and then stayed focused in a time where at this point in the year it's easy to lose sight of what we're trying to do. Things start to become routine, and they start to kind of just approach them day by day, which is not always a bad thing, but they were very focused. And so we had a couple of team meetings out there talking about our goals and talking about the opportunity to go and take on a very good Arkansas program. They're under a new coach there. Neil Harper's done an outstanding job, and we had the opportunity to go and race and see what we could do against a quality SEC program. I was very, very proud of how they responded, and we came out with a good win.
Okay, and then are y'all training or doing anything different now that y'all are heading into the last competition of your fall season?
Some people, yes. There's a lot of different plans, training plans going on right now, and things get very detailed depending on what we want specific athletes to do. If we have some athletes that we feel have a very good shot early to try to get an NCAA cut, they may back off just a little bit. The majority of our team right now is going to train straight through like normal, and going down for a 3-day meet in Atlanta, it is a little different. So by the end of the meet, there will be a little bit of a rested effect just because you've been down there for 3 days without training and you're just racing. So the approach for some people is different, but for the majority of our team, we're going to keep hammering right along and carry that into January and early February for SECs.
Okay, and then there's going to be a few SEC teams there this weekend at the Georgia Tech Invite. Are there any benefits for y'all to face them now, like a few months before you head into SEC championships?
I mean, we get a chance to face a lot of the SEC teams during our dual meet season, but this is a different format. This is a prelims and finals format. We have a lot of great teams that are going to be down at this meet. Auburn, Florida, Arkansas, Georgia Tech, East Carolina is going to be there, Georgia Southern. A lot of very, very good programs are going to be there. So getting the opportunity to race these men and women that we will be facing again at the end of the year is good practice, especially for our younger folks, our younger athletes that they're still getting used to a college environment. This will be their first prelims and finals meet as a college athlete. So we will kind of give them some special instructions, but it's especially useful in that we get to start to kind of work through our routine for SECs, because SECs essentially stacks up the same way. It's a prelims finals meet. SEC's a little bit longer. It's actually a 5-day format as opposed to a 3. So it does kind of stack up similarly, but we will approach it in much the same way. We'll kind of start our routine and get our athletes used to getting up early for a wake-up swim, and then when we're going to eat, what time we need to be ready to shut it down at night, things like that. So letting them practice that's pretty much invaluable. So this meet has a big purpose to it. We want to race fast, and we want to put up some of the fastest times in the country, and I think we're in a position to go do that now. I think we need our men to kind of step forward. They've been, in my opinion, they've been good, but not great. They're a better team than what's showing up right now on paper. And so I think we need our men to kind of step forward and do something that is going to kind of make people take note this week. They're a top 25 team who right now are not getting a lot of attention in the top 25. So we need to go and we need to get to Atlanta, put our foot down, and make sure people take notice of it. And I think our women keep climbing the ranks every week. So proud of them and looking forward to a good week in Atlanta.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.